And I just lost my patience with it. Then I said, this really isn't right for me. I don't want to be running the restaurant. And so we closed it down, dealt with the consequences of the whole thing. I went to, back to Boulder, got things in order. This spring, I took this trip to Nepal just to reflect about what I want for the restaurant. Because Blooming Beets, and I genuinely, really, really care about the restaurant. And more than that, I care about the idea and the movement around clean eating and paleo and gluten-free eating. Because I have seen what it does when people who have MS, who have Crohn's, who have Hashimoto's, who have arthritis, who have celiac, what it does for them when they go from eating, I don't know, what they think is healthy, whether it's vegan and low fat and granola and whatnot, to actually healthy and very, very clean and eating in alignment with what their body is designed to process really, really well. And they often, it's so good for them. And you see them, people who have been diagnosed with MS 10 years ago, and they're at the restaurant and you couldn't tell. And it's like, wow, I am convinced about this and I'm passionate about this. I know the food, good, clean food is the answer to 99% of health issues. Some of it is environmental, I get it, but so much of it is putting good food in your body is so important. And I know what paleo has done for people. I mean, like, no offense to vegetarians and vegans, like a lot of them, there's a lot of commonalities, right? Like there's veganism, vegetarianism done right, and then there's done wrong. But I really, really, really believe of what paleo has to offer. I really, really believe in it. So I was thinking about, okay, so what's really important to me? And what's important to me is that people have access to good, clean, healthy food. Does it have to be me opening a bunch of restaurants? No, and it doesn't work for me. I am very creative. I love coming up with ideas, but I don't have to be dealing with like cooler down and just staffing issues and all this stuff. Like one restaurant is enough for me when it comes to the restaurant business. After all, I have other passions and things that I want to fulfill in my life. But I thought, okay, how could we make sure that there is more paleo restaurants in this country? And it doesn't have to be me. And I think my goal for Blooming Beets is to become as good as it possibly gets. That it becomes the kind of restaurant that is an inspiration for other restaurant owners to go and open their own paleo and gluten-free restaurants, because it works, because it's financially viable and profitable, which is really, really, really hard to do in the restaurant industry. I know of 2 profitable restaurants in Boulder. I mean, it is a really, really challenging industry, right? And the odds are stacked against us, and yet I want to prove it profitable and sustainable and easy to run. And the menu be so good and our customer base be to the point where the increases in rent in Boulder are not a problem. And I want us to be able to, when somebody comes and says, hey, I want to open Blooming Beets in, I don't know, Amarillo, Texas, or I want to go open a paleo restaurant, does it have to be Blooming Beets somewhere else? I want us to be able to help them, give them the recipes, give them a menu, be able to provide them with the support and help so they can do it. Because I was thinking, if I had the support and help for somebody in the paleo restaurant industry, or there's no industry, but if I had the support from somebody that would show me what to do, and they could teach me, they could give me the recipes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It would have saved me literally the 2 most difficult years of my life just trying to figure this out. So that's my dream, to be able to help those entrepreneurs. And I've had people come to me, hey, I want to open a paleo restaurant. And I was kind of like, you know, it was before the point we got things a little bit together. I was like, oh my God, don't. It's like the worst thing in the world. And I really want us to be the inspiration for people to be able to do that wherever they want. And go open a Blooming Beets or whatever, or Copycat. I don't care. Like, paleo restaurant in Denver, and we'll be there. We'll help you and we'll support you. We'll even send you some people to help you out during the opening, right? Like, that is my vision. That is my dream. And in terms of the menu, I really want to create a menu that is, I think we have a wonderful menu. There's many, many really, really great things on the menu. The one thing that I want to include is a little bit more vegetables, a little bit more ketogenic options, very, very low carb. Even though our menu overall is pretty low carb, is not keto friendly. Well, some things are, but a lot of things are not, right? And low carb and keto is a very big difference. And I don't want to get into this topic of keto because one of my other things that I really want to create is a community. And I was thinking about this, like a lot of, well, I really love our customers. I think they're wonderful people. And there's something really inspiring about the people that come to the restaurant. Usually, if you're following AIP keto kind of diet, you tend to be the kind of person that doesn't do things like everybody else. And you tend to be the kind of person that has a little bit of adventurous on the life and might have a little bit of different career choices. And it's really, really fun kind of person, like people I really, really like to be around. So I thought, I don't know what's with my voice. I've been talking too much in video today. My voice is kind of going out. So what I really want to create is a community. I don't know how and how we're going to come together. I'm going to keep it posted as I go, but I'm thinking, you know, this is a community of people that are passionate about being responsible for our vitality, and we understand everything that goes into our body is a major source of that. And we care about our way of being, we care about our vitality, our energy, we care about, you know, making a difference, things like that. Because I know a lot of you guys, I know a lot of you bring your friends and family to the restaurant, and I see, like, you know, people trying to, like, get their mom, you know, get the parents that aren't terribly healthy. And I'm like, well, Mom, try this out. It's not so bad. It's healthy, but, you know, it tastes good. Try it out. It's really, really fun. It's really, really cute. And I see, you know, I send out a newsletter and somebody means to forward it to their mom. It's about healthy eating, and they by accident forward it to me, and it always makes me smile because I see so many of you trying to make a difference with the people you care about. And that's another thing we have in common. We really care. Like, we discovered something that works for us, and we want to use it to make a difference with others. It's in our nature, right? So I see it. And some people don't. Some people just they're a little stingy and keep it to themselves. Just kidding. I was picking on some of you. But yeah, that's, I think the community, I'm really just thankful for you guys, and really appreciate it and really enjoy, like, genuinely enjoy meeting some of you. So, so that is the a little bit of behind the scenes and a little bit of the strategy that I want to share with you. Feel free to send feedback, contact me, throw any ideas at me, or say hi when I'm at the restaurant. I'm sometimes hiding in the kitchen because I tend to be a little bit antisocial, and I'll just hang out with my staff and do dishes and whatnot. And a lot of the times I just work from home on my other business too. But when I'm there, I always like when people say, oh, hey, I recognize you from, you know, your newsletter video and whatnot. So say hi. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening, and thank you for letting me share.